try a few more booths on this last day of Flower and Garden. This will be Northern Bloom, and I'm finally going to get makeup for my maple popcorn shake. Finally going to come around and maybe some maple pound cake as well. So let's see what we got here for Northern Bloom. All right, Brittany. Oh, look at the background. You got the whole banner thing going on.
Picked it perfectly.
What do we have here? We have the
return of the maple griddled pound cake with a peach compote and I think a sweet corn gelato.
We're gonna try that again. And
we got the maple popcorn shake. Finally, Doug's been waiting.
We finally got the maple popcorn shake.
We got the non-alcoholic version without the whiskey. So let's give it a shot.
Hey, last time we ordered something without whiskey or without booze, you know what happened? We got booze. Now you even got the boat in the background. Wow. Quintessential Epcot.
It kind of, I mean, the popcorn's a nice little touch on the top, but I don't get a whole lot of maple out of it. It tastes like a vanilla shake.
There's nothing wrong with a nice vanilla shake.
I mean, it's good. It's very nice on this like hot day, but yeah, I don't know.
Looks like we have a guest reviewer coming in.
Yeah.
He's right there, he's ready to review.
Always the ducks in this area.
You need some pound cake? Was it peaches?
Yeah.
All right. From what this was a highly rated dish, so we did rate it last time pretty high, and kind of refreshing, and we
the pound cake is warm.
Yep.
On the bottom, the ice cream is melting quickly. It has a really good maple flavor to it. The peaches work well with it, and the maple popcorn gives it a little bit of texture on top.
Right.
Overall, still an excellent dish.
It's everything we ever needed.
Is it? It's everything we've ever needed?
No, I mean, it's all right. You're right, there's not a ton of maple flavor in it, so, but it's a nice, refreshing little shake here. Now let's get ourselves a little slice of this. Got myself a peach. Got myself a little, I don't got myself a little, an argumentative peach.
Doug's struggling.
Here's the maple pound cake.
Is it good?
It's good. The cake is still warm, yeah. It's not necessarily my total mix of flavors there, but I could see why we rated this an 8 or a 9 the first time around. It's definitely still packs the flavor. All right, we're heading back into the festival showplace back here, and it's going to have
air conditioning.
It does have air conditioning.
And it's going to have the Farmer's Feast, which this entire festival has had a rotating menu.
You act like it's like every week they rotated the menu.
No, it was 3 times throughout the festival. We were here for the first iteration of it, which we can link that video to that booth review down below. But they had like a spring onion soup, and I think we had some duck, and we had the really like interesting off the beaten path profiteroles.
And then what happened to the second menu?
The second menu we were not down here for.
What?
There was a strawberry rhubarb upside down cake that I was really like looking forward to and sounded really awesome, but we just didn't make it. So this is the 3rd iteration of the menu.
So it seems like it's been a 6-month festival. It hasn't been that long.
It hasn't been that long.
It's been 3 months maybe, so once a month?
Yeah. Yeah, and so we're gonna try out some dishes today. You'll see what we get here in just a second. And enjoy some air conditioning.
It is nice and air conditioned in here. So it's definitely got that going for it. All right, here's the updated menu for Farmer's Feast. This is the 3rd iteration. They got the tomato cornbread panzanella, barbecue seared pork tenderloin rather, lemon ricotta cheesecake, and then some other beverages down below. And here's a look at the booth. We've seen this before, but it does have the different slides changed up there to represent the additional new menu items. Here we go. As we look back on it, we look back at what the different menus were. There was a spring menu. That's the one we tried there, or maybe not. It was. This is the one we missed. This was the early spring menu, which we tried. It had the spring onion soup, don confit, and then they switched to the now in season. This is the summer menu for this booth. So kind of an interesting idea. Make you keep coming back. All right, this is the Farmer's Feast summer menu.
Yep.
That you've decided to go with just one of the items today.
Yeah, sure. Is that the way we roll? No. We've got the pork tenderloin with a lima beans and corn succotash and some barbecue sauce.
Looks nice succotash. I just had to say the word.
We've got a panzanella and tomato salad. And it's got fresh burrata, and I believe this is a cornbread toast.
It took a surprising long amount of time for them to make that.
It did.
For a salad.
And then finally we've got a lemon ricotta cheesecake. The crust is like an oatmeal cookie butter crust.
Oh yes, I saw.
And I believe this is fresh mango on top.
Yeah. We're ready for that one.
So I'm excited about all of it.
Then we're gonna go pass out.
It does look really like fresh and light, so. All right, let's dig into the salad. Get a little bit of cheese.
Ricotta.
This is a pretty like big portion.
It is pretty large. I mean,
I don't know what the price point is, but it's a pretty like, it's on the screen right now. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but. Oh, this is going to be a large bite here.
It's going to be a huge bite. What is it like a lemon on top of this cheese?
I think it's like a little like olive oil.
Wow.
The cheese is really nice.
Oh, I thought that was going to be crunchy.
It is, but it's like a toasted cornbread. I actually really like this. It is like soft inside, so it's not like super crunchy, but it has just a little bit of like crunch to it.
Right.
But it still like tastes like cornbread. Like it has that sweeter cornbread flavor.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like this. This is a really nice fresh option.
All right, you said this was a pork
It is a pork tenderloin with some like barbecue sauce. So let's try that out.
Some barbecue sauce and of course some succotash.
The pork tenderloin is perfectly cooked. It's nice and tender and juicy. The barbecue sauce is like sweet, but also has a little like tang to it at the end. I really like that as well.
I can't remember whether we. Honestly, we just said the items for the previous menus, and I can't remember how much of it we liked. But is this menu above the last menu in your mind, if you remember?
I think we reviewed the last menu, which was the early spring one that we had, pretty well.
Yeah, that's what I remember too.
Like I remember you liking the soup more than you thought you would,
right?
Not being a soup person.
Yeah.
And that was a good option for like back in April. But this is definitely, like I see why they call it the summer menu. I know that sounds silly, but like it's nice, light, fresh. This kind of has like one of those barbecue, like summer barbecue flavor to it with barbecue sauce. So yeah, it's really good. All right, let's dig into the cheesecake.
The star of the show?
Yeah.
You're guessing?
Maybe. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to get a little bit of everything. All right.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Comment down below if you know what that's from. We're going cheesecakey. The facial reaction is not good.
I think it's the crust for me.
Oh no.
Like,
I'm an oatmeal raisin fan.
I am not an oatmeal raisin fan. This doesn't have raisins in it, but it has a little bit of that like graininess of like the actual oatmeal that's like getting stuck in my teeth a little bit.
I like that.
The lemon ricotta part, like the cheesecake part, tastes fantastic. It's nice and light. You get a slight lemon like hint to it.
You won't rate the mango. Is the mango mango-y?
The mango adds a nice little fresh flavor to it. But for me, I don't like the fact that the crust gets like stuck in my teeth. It's also not...
Wow, this is really downplaying this cheesecake. This is all negative.
It's not negative. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's really good. And Doug is gonna love it.
Yeah.
But it's not like a crumbly cheesecake.
I haven't tasted it yet. I know it's a 10 out of 10.
So this is not like
Best
a
of the fest.
negative review for me. But I'm gonna probably give it like a 7.
That takes it out of best of the fest territory.
Maybe an 8. It might get an 8.
That lets me
but
save it with a 10 out of 10.
I think the cheesecake at the Honey Bistro is better
Yeah?
in my mind.
All right. Vinaigrette.
Uh-huh.
I love a vinaigrette. You know me.
It's not vinegary. I think Doug just got lettuce. I don't think he got any of the tomato.
It's a little drippy. Some cucumber, some tomato. I mean, that had some fresh notes in it. Like the tomato with the acid.
Yeah.
Really cut through. I think it's like a lemon flavor.
Like a lemon oil.
It was nice. I actually like the second bite with the cucumbers and the tomatoes. I don't like the cheese and the lettuce, which is usually my side of the thing. And now I will take all of this. That's odd.
I know it's not crunchy.
It's not crunchy, but it's not chewy.
No.
It's kind of like a crumbly cornbread.
I like it though.
Yeah, I've never quite had something like that though. It's almost like it's in between. Like you bake the cornbread and you let it sit out for a day or two, and that's what it becomes. It's pretty good. I'll take a piece of this pork here.
It's really good. It's like perfectly tender.
It is. That's really good. And the succotash doesn't hurt because it really brings together the flavor of the barbecue sauce. I think the barbecue sauce, just by itself, is strong. Well, if you use the succotash and the pork to break it down a little bit, you're definitely getting. That's a good dish right now. Here we go again.
It's a good dish.
Here we go again.
With cheesecake?
No, I mean just with another booth that's a full banger winner.
Yeah. All right, here's the cheesecake
10
for
out of
Doug.
10.
Doug already claims 10 out of 10. What's that face for?
It's good. It's. You're right. The Honey Bistro cheesecake is probably better.
Yeah, see?
From what I remember.
We're gonna have to go back and get the Honey Bistro cheesecake again before we leave, for science purposes.
I don't
Compare on the same day.
I don't think I can give it a 10 out of 10.
This cheesecake?
Yeah. I think probably a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I expected it to be right there, but you're right. I would almost prefer it on a thick graham cracker crust as opposed to the oatmeal crust.
And it's the fact that it's like a cookie butter crust, so it's like really soft. It doesn't, like all the texture is the same. Whereas, you know, I feel like a crust should give it texture.
You should give it a little bite.
But it doesn't, it's all kind of one.
Yeah, but still, solid booth right here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't, by any means, don't get me wrong, like it's not bad.
We would say don't miss it, but you got approximately 8 hours until you miss it. So, but strong offering here.
tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows the dream and his heart, and it becomes a reality. Dreams come true for you and me. It's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. Yes, a great big beautiful tomorrow, and it's just a dream away. That's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart. And when it becomes a reality, dreams come true for you and me. It's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day.